Ready to bounce into the world of hair care that's stretchier than your yoga pants? Today is all about improving your hair elasticity. Time to get those strands as flexible as your weekend plans and say goodbye to hair breakage drama. Let's bounce into action. What exactly is hair elasticity? Hair elasticity basically is that impressive boomerang quality that your strands must possess for them to stretch as far as they can, after which they will rebound and snap right back to its original length when released. Hair is divided into 3 categories based on elasticity. Let's take a look at what they are. Category 1. High elasticity hair. First up, we have the rubber bands. Those locks could give an Olympic gymnast a run for their money. High elasticity hair stretch like a champ when you comb or pull. When you loosen up your hair that's been up in a ponytail all day, do you barely see the ponytail bend and no strands in the rubber band that held your hair? Do you find yourself with very little strands in your hairbrush after brushing? That's because high elasticity hair experience the lowest hair breakage. People with high elasticity hair often find themselves in a love-hate relationship with their curling irons, as curls hold their shape perfectly, but the taming process becomes an actual wrestling match. High elasticity hair is like the class clown of the hair world, flexible, wild, and always ready for the hair flip mic drop. Category 2. Medium elasticity hair. Now, let's move to the bungee jumpers, the middle-of-the-road hair, not too stiff, not too floppy. Medium elasticity hair is like the Goldilocks of the hair kingdom. It stretches and rebounds to an extent before snapping. Medium elasticity hair may not be in the spotlight by being as healthy and experiencing as less breakage as high elasticity hair do, but they're a champ when it comes to hair styling. They hold curls with a touch of attitude and also straighten out without a fuss. So whether it's curls, twists, or smoothness, medium elasticity hairs got you covered without going overboard. Category 3. Low elasticity hair. Finally, we have the nonchalant warriors, those with low elasticity hair. These strands may not stretch and flex as willingly, which is why they are often the most brittle. When you subject low elasticity hair to stress, like combing, brushing, or styling, it's less able to absorb the force and distribute it along the hair shaft. As a result, the stress concentrates in specific areas, weakening the hair and making it more prone to breakage. Low elasticity hair often has a mind of its own, refusing to conform to your styling desires without a battle. It's more of a take-it-or-leave-it situation. Straightening? It's a challenge. Curls? They might surrender. But hey, it's your hair's way of saying, "I've got character, darling." So, while low elasticity might be strong in some ways, it's also more delicate and vulnerable in others. Before we move on to how you can find out your hair's elasticity level, if you're liking these tips, give us a virtual high five by smacking that like button. It'll help share this to others, all thanks to you. How to find out the level of hair elasticity of your strands. Here comes the stretch test. How do you perform this test? Step 1. Gather a strand. Start by selecting a few strands of hair and spray some water on it. Hair has more stretch to it when it's wet. Step 2. Hold and stretch. Pinch the strands of hair between your thumb and forefinger. Gently stretch it by pulling it. Be cautious not to use excessive force to avoid breaking the hair. Step 3. Observe and analyze. Keep your eyes on the strand as you stretch it. How it behaves is your hair's way of sending you a message. Results of the hair elasticity test. Your hair's performance can fall into one of 3 categories. Category 1. Low elasticity. Oh dear, what it looks like. Low elasticity means your hair didn't stretch much and it might have snapped during the test. It's like your hair saying, "I need some help." This suggests that your hair may be weak, damaged, or overly dry. Possible causes. Low elasticity can result from factors such as excessive heat styling, chemical treatments, insufficient moisture, or a lack of protein in your hair care routine. Stay tuned as we share tips to maintain and improve your hair's elasticity. Category 2. Balanced elasticity. Bravo! What it looks like. Balanced elasticity is like a perfect gymnast's routine. Your hair stretches a bit and then gracefully returns back to its original length, kind of like the rubber band saying, "I'm strong and healthy." Balanced elasticity is an ideal result. This indicates that your hair is in good condition, properly hydrated, and strong. Possible causes. This is a result of good hair care practices. Achieving balanced elasticity typically comes from a balanced hair care routine. that includes gentle handling, regular conditioning, and protection from excessive heat and chemicals. Category 3. High elasticity. Whoa there! What it looks like. High elasticity means your hair stretches excessively and doesn't return to its original length. It might look a bit tired, floppy, or may appear overly flexible, limp, or weak. Possible causes? This can be due to over-moisturizing or overusing certain products that weaken the hair structure. It may also occur if your hair lacks adequate protein. Want to keep up with all the best tips to achieve gorgeous, healthy hair? Yeah, we think you need to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Join us on our hair adventures. Okay, so let's move on to the tips and tricks to maintain and improve your hair's elasticity. Hydration heaven. Treat your hair like a desert flower and hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Moisture is the name of the game for maintaining hair elasticity. Sulfate-free, paraben-free moisturizing shampoos and conditioners are your new BFFs. Oil obsession. Oh, glorious oil! The right hair oil can be your elasticity's best friend, we promise. Look for natural oils like coconut, argan, rosemary, or peppermint. These magic liquids provide nourishment and help lock in moisture. Give your hair a massage with oil and apply to all strands, and you'll have it bouncing back in no time. Protein Power Hour. Just as your muscles need protein to stay strong, your hair needs it too. Incorporate DIY protein-rich treatments or masks into your routine to fortify those strands. A little protein love can go a long way in preventing hair from becoming a springless slinky. Heat love, not heat abuse. We all love those sleek styles and perfect curls, but too much heat can be a hair elasticity downer. Embrace heat protectant sprays, which can also be DIY, and opt for heat-free styles whenever possible. Your hair will thank you for the break from the scorching drama. Detangle Bliss. Detangling can be quite the battleground for hair elasticity, but you don't have to worry about hair detangling battles no more. Meet TangleGenie, your strand-saving superhero. This magical detangler with a unique 360-degree bristle design effortlessly glides through damp or dry hair. No more painful tugs or hair wrestling matches. Your locks become a silky, smooth paradise. Get ready to breeze through your hair with TangleGenie in hand. Say no to tight hairstyles. We get it. Tying your hair in a high ponytail feels like an instant facelift. But those tight hairstyles can lead to hair strain and reduce elasticity. Opt for looser styles like gentle braids or low buns that keep the bounce intact. Cold water dare. Prepare for a chilly adventure in the name of hair elasticity. After you've rinsed your conditioner, rinse your hair with cold water for a few seconds. This seals the hair cuticles, leaving your locks smoother and with more elasticity. Goosebumps might just be the price for fabulousness. Trim those dead ends. We know, parting with even a centimeter of your precious locks can be tough, but regular trims are like the trimming that keeps a garden lush. Snip away those split ends and welcome a healthier, bouncier hair. Stress less, bounce more. Stress, the arch nemesis of elasticity. Practice relaxation techniques like meditation, yoga, or a good old-fashioned belly laugh. Stress can take a toll on your hair's health, so show yourself some love and watch those bouncy results roll in. If you know any other hair tips to improve hair elasticity, spill them in the comments below. We love sharing great tips with everyone. And head on over to this video right here to find out how rosemary tea helps your hair health. Happy hair loving!